How you doing, everybody? Hope everyone is doing well. Greetings, greetings, greetings. I'm here to do the new moon in Aries for the sign of Capricorn. Now, let's just talk a moment about the new moon in Aries. Now, this is general. I say this across the board. Now, most people are going to be feeling some uncertainty and can make you want to solve problems quicker than natural. But the thing here is not to rush as if there's a deadline. Try to slow down so that you can decide what you want to do and proceed at your own comfortable pace. So, yeah, Aries is charged forward, but pace yourself. Okay, now this April 2019 new moon is going to bring a lot of opportunities, honor, wealth, promotion, good friends, and business success. But first, any fear, self-doubt, or pessimism must be overcome with patience, perseverance, and hard work. That's where the work is going to be in order to move forward, get past your own blocks. And so for you, Cappy, Mr. Mrs. Capricorn, maybe you're feeling a little stir crazy at this moment. And it may be time for you to get out of the house, But it's also clear sign to change things up around the house. Maybe you need to move your furniture around and do some home improvement, whatever kind of kick you may be on. Just make sure you take it one project at a time so that you don't end up living in a disaster area. So there's some change you want to do on your home, which is interesting because when you think about getting rid of self-doubt and pessimism, that's inside your body. So your physical home, your body, and then the physical home that you need, that you're living in, is going to be requiring some attention at this time or at this new moon. Now, I am posting this is right after, but we're still in that, there's like a 2-week cycle. So I apologize not getting this out on time. I can't even blame Mercury retrograde. I was distracted. Okay, but now let's see what we got here. We got Oshu Mare. This is upright, but she's in reverse. So let's talk about her upright. She is, you see the snake, the charmer. That's the Kundalini. Now the snake is one of the only few animals that can shed its skin. So you're being the snake charmer, and this is saying that there's abundance. You see the sun is coming out. There's the rainbow. And so whatever you have to get rid of, you're able to shed your skin here. So there's a certain awareness that you have to your environment. Well, excuse me. So this is a destiny. But this is in reverse. So it's like you're almost there. You have to shed that skin and get rid of that pessimism or get rid of that self-doubt that you can't, do that little home project you want to do. I'm just using those as examples, Cappy. But unpredictability makes you nervous. And so here, certain things may be going a certain way and it's time for a change. It's like you see it, but it's like you're halfway there. So right here, this is like you have a sense of awareness and discernment to see what you need to do. And this is similar to the Wheel of Fortune. So what I think is interesting about this, even though this is like the oldest mother, Oshumari, she's like the oldest mother. But the next card we get is the Wheel of Fortune upright. So it looks as though here you are able to change your situation. It's like the circle has come up. So I'm looking at Oshumare in reverse is, okay, you just had a sense of awareness. You use your intellect to be able to determine what needs to be done. And now that you're at this place, life is meant to be enjoyed. Even the downturns can offer beauty and opportunity. So here, this is on the upswing, so you're taking advantage of the opportunity. Even if that opportunity is do that homework around the house, and do that inside job, getting rid of pessimism and self-doubt. Now, the advice card, or I always say the message from Spirit, is the Six of Wands. And this talks about integrity, being in your integrity, and treating your family and everyone with respect. There's advancement here, but the main thing here is don't let success go to your head. You probably won't, because you'll remember all the hurdles and the hard work it took for you to get you to this particular spot that you're in now. Nevertheless, the voice of the people can sway you from taking the high road. So always be honorable and listen to your inner guidance. Be true to yourself and your cause, because this is that fire. You're going to move forward. Whatever obstacle or whatever it is that you feel it may be blocking you, whatever it is that you have to change about yourself, whatever it is that you're going to change in your environment, you're going to charge forward. And everyone's going to be looking at you like, what? But you're not going to fall into that. You're not going to fall into that. You know why? Because you already know. Life has taught you. You don't have to gloat. You just got to keep moving forward. So, what I've done, Capricorn, I always believe everything's in nature. So I pulled a crystal and a tree card and see how this sums this up, because it just looks like you make a decision. You know what you need to change, and now you're on the uptake, and now you're going to go forward with your plans. That's basically what this is. So what I'm seeing here is the lavender aggregate. That's kind of pretty. If you have one, get one, keep it in your pocket or whatever. But this is environmental healing. Now, isn't that interesting? Like if you, Cappy, you said if you have, we stated before, if you have some job or something to do in your environment, which could be your physical environment, your home where you live, or your physical body. So I just think this is just amazing. Well, the lavender aggregate heals your personal environment and Earth's meridian grid, and it raises the vibration of the planet. So here you have to become a vehicle for healing of the environment by opening yourself up to higher vibrational energies. So if your environment is unhealthy and disharmonious, it cannot support well-being. Transform it and well-being returns. Isn't that what that is? Make a decision what needs to be changed. Go ahead. The wheel is up. Make those changes, transform that situation, and move forward. Isn't that amazing? Environmental healing. So this is the body and your physical home where you live, or your space, and your physical body. The environment needs to change for to move forward in a healthy manner. Now also, this particular crystal is for earth signs. Well, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Aquarius. It aligns with the Earth Star, which is 6 inches below your feet, your base chakra, your third eye, and your soul star. So this connects you with the ground, the earth, and this is also connecting you and how you see things and your higher consciousness or God of your understanding. This is transformational. Isn't that beautiful? Wow. And I think this is also more amazing because we have here the ash tree. And the ash tree is a tree of life. So this is saying if something were to happen, you could survive with this tree. It means you're strong enough to stand alone. And this particular tree has medicinal purposes. And you may be able to tap into that. But this is talking about, I'm saying it has medicinal properties and medicinal purposes so that you can heal the situation or find an easy remedy to a situation that you're in right now. So you know what is right. So you have to follow what is right. And you'll soon be able to spread your wings and take flight to new pastures. Because really what this is saying is, I'm just tilting it so I can read it. From the innermost center of your psyche, your good influence radiates far, spreading light. So once you make that decision and you decide to move forward, and you're going to go ahead and you're going to be changing your environment. It's environmental healing, inside and out. And once you do that, it's like the ripple effect. You're going to be influencing people you had probably didn't think, or maybe you wanted them to be influenced, but they're going to see what you do. And that's what's going to be the influence here. So I really think this is really very, very apropos to even go with this, because this is like you're halfway there. You had to make some decisions. You had to get clear. Maybe you had to decide what skin you had to shed, or what piece of furniture you're going to get rid of, or you're going to change your diet, or you're going to, meditate and these things. So now you want to uptake, and you've made the decision. It's like when you look at in this particular Wheel of Fortune, this is almost like a divining tray. It's like it's being divine that you'll be able to proceed in eliminating your doubt, your pessimism. You'll be able to proceed in making effective changes that may affect your health. You will be able to proceed in, say you wanted to build a bookshelf for your home. You will be able to proceed if you wanted to build a better relationship. You will be able to proceed as soon as you make sure you eliminate all that doubt, pessimism, that half-empty type of mentality. You're going to go forward, and you're not going to let success go to your head, because you're going to do that environmental healing, and you're going to radiate influence. Your light is going to, spread far and wide. I think this is really, really beautiful. And so what I think is interesting, especially with that crystal, the lavender aggregate, it is part of that soul star gateway. So that's right like 6 inches above your crown. So what I find is interesting, you got 2 chakra cards, and they're both the crown. You got I am presence and impartiality. So let's start with the impartiality. You have the ability to be impartial. You see, she's holding 2 paint cans. People say, oh, you should use this, you should use that. But, excuse me, you have the ability to sit quietly within yourself and allow you to decide what color you want to put on your palette. So if this is about taking a step back from your present situation. That's like Oshumare in reverse. And step back from the present situation, and what do you see? Do you see something neutral? This is like taking an impartial look at your situation. The action here is to listen and observe. So right here is telling you what to do before you move forward, and being impartial. Because, we also said with that 7 of Wands, you want to charge for it, but you can't let it go to your head because of situations like this where you had to be impartial. And as that wheel was down and the next wheel is up, what goes around comes around. So you have to be mindful of this. This is not really a time to personally shine, but allow others to come forth with their gifts. So you can be impartial. That's the sign of a true leader. Let other people shine too. So hold space for others. You know, if you give advice, it may not be well received. So it's best to be unbiased right now. Because like that wheel, everything comes around, goes around, right? So this is a good time, like we're talking about, of the mind. Making sure you're drinking plenty of good, you know, some clean water. And just be mindful of taking some quiet time for yourself. What is your relationship with your higher self? What is your relationship to God, Spirit, your ancestors, however you define that? So this is a good time to meditate also. And that's the same with this card also, the I am presence. You know, there's an indication that your I am presence is at a deeper level. So you can, just like everyone else, or just like each of us has angels and spirit guides that walk with us in the higher realms, we also have an aspect of ourselves that resonates in a higher state of consciousness. The I am presence, the all-loving, all-knowing, all-wise aspect of ourselves that holds profound knowledge and guidance and wisdom at all times. So this is like what you're tapping into before you move forward with that I keep saying 7. That 6 of Wands. You are aware of other people's gifts. You're also aware of your quiet influence. But at this time, you're tapping into your own awareness to help you to clean your environment. And the one thing about the I am presence, it creates a deeper feeling of fulfillment and well-being in your life. So it's time to listen and take note of wisdom that's pouring into your soul at this time. So that quiet time, that reflection time, what is it, prayer, meditation, whatever it is that you do, this is the great time, because your I am presence is celebrating your hard work and commitment to higher state of being. Keep up the good work. So even if you've done a little or you're doing a lot, this is an indication that you're doing something to keep at it. Keep at it. This is all the same, that crown chakra. Keep at it, because this is all helping you to clean your environment. Keep at it, because this is adding to your influence. This is the invisible influence that you probably don't see. Keep at it, because as the wheel goes down, it also comes up. Keep at it, because really, as the message from Spirit is, hey, don't let success go to your head. You probably won't, because you remember what it's like to go through the ups and downs of life. So nevertheless, you're not going to allow yourself to be swayed by people. You're going to be honorable, and you're going to use that fire in your belly, Cappy, to be true to yourself and true to whatever cause it is that you are seeking, because you have integrity. You're going to tap into your integrity, and you're going to advance. So this is the reading. This looks very well. Looks really good. Really good. Just tap into your quiet time, that prayer and meditation. That's going to keep you motivated. And let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.